Hi, I'm Dawn with Your United Way Charlotte County. I feel horrible that I'm not there in person. Normally this time of year I'd be out meeting with you and answering your questions and sharing with you all that's going on with United Way. And unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. I miss you all and know that you're working hard, you're working and some of the things that I am thinking about during these times are that we're raw, that we're exhausted, tired, and uncertain. And so we have that in common. And I wish I could be there with you. And I hope that I'll be able to share some information with you so that you know that your United Way is working very hard during these times. People do ask me all the time, what does United Way do? Well, United Way goes into their community and they assess what are the most critical issues in their community, and then they tackle those issues. As you can imagine, every community is different, which makes every United Way very different. Here in Charlotte County, there's a report, it's called the ALICE report. It stands for Asset Limited, Income Constrained, Employed. Now these are folks that are working. About 30,000 households in Charlotte County are part of the ALICE population. 30,000, that's a kind of a high number. It's very staggering. It's down a bit from 37,000, so that's good. But because of COVID and the impact, things are not good and we cannot let up. These are people who are working. Many of them have 1, 2, maybe even 4 jobs just to try and make ends meet. They are really struggling and really hurting right now. Our mission is to mobilize the power of our community to break the cycle of poverty. Mobilize, that's a great word. So we mobilize organizations, churches, groups, individuals, corporations to help with things like diapers and wipes for families that need help, masks for students that are attending school. We even had a local farm that had an abundance of beautiful sunflowers. So we mobilized our volunteers to deliver those to healthcare workers because they are sacrificing so much right now. We have signature programs like our Season of Sharing. It's where we help people with their rent, their mortgage, or their utility bill. If you know of someone that is struggling, make sure to refer them to our Season of Sharing program. We also have our tax assistance program. We mobilize our volunteers to become certified CPAs, certified by the IRS to prepare taxes for free for our low-income residents. There's also a program called the Suncoast Campaign for Grade Level Reading. It's a national organization, and we are proud to be the lead agency of this in Charlotte County. Now they help with our children and making sure that they have everything they need for school, such as kindergarten readiness bags, making sure they realize the importance of attendance. And there's also our Women United program, where they are empowering women to raise healthy children. We're funding 18 nonprofit agencies. These are our partner agencies, as well as 23 programs. But what we're most proud of are our community collaborations. These are community collaborations where people are joining hands and coming together and unite to work on an issue in Charlotte County. Many of our nonprofit agencies have actually come together and partnered together to work on these programs. So our first one is Kids Thrive. It's substance exposed children 0 to 5 years of age. And we are making sure that our kids are ready to not only do well in school, but to thrive once they get to kindergarten. Charlotte County Reads is the next program, and this is all about literacy for our children, making sure that they are reading on grade level. And then Ending Youth and Chronic Homelessness. This is providing a place to live for those who are chronically ill and our youth in Charlotte County. I hate to say it, but people are hurting more than ever. We've received phone calls in our office every day of people who have said, I've never needed to ask for help before. I've always worked, I've never needed help. So many people are hurting and struggling. There is so much left to do. We cannot rest. We want to empower all of our residents in Charlotte County. So will you help us continue? Will you help us continue to mobilize our community? You can do so financially. Even $1 a paycheck helps, because collectively it all makes a big difference. Financially or by volunteering. You can help us mobilize by volunteering. You don't know who is hurting in our community. It could be your neighbor, a coworker, maybe it's someone you're standing in line next to at a restaurant, a post office, or the grocery store. So many people are struggling right now, and we cannot let them down. Won't you join us to continue our mission to help those and mobilize our community to break that cycle of poverty? Now, if you'll do me one more favor, just stay on a few more minutes, because following my presentation are 3 short videos regarding our community collaborations. It goes into a lot more detail about what they're doing and that deep work that is happening here in Charlotte County. Thank you.
We have come together as a collaborative. The work that we're doing is really outside of what our individual funding is. Through United Way funding, we are able to expand what we do and really meet the needs of at-risk children and families. It's incredibly exciting.
To hear that 8 babies were born in Charlotte County last year that did not need to have phenobarbital, did not need to have morphine, did not need to go in the NICU. They went home with their family, and that never happened before. And to know that is the direct result of the work that the collaborative and our partners are doing.
Never had anything that has helped like this has, and has helped me stay. And I've really become the mom and woman that I want to be now. And I think that Kids Thrive has, I know they have a lot to do with it.
They're seeing people becoming less judgmental, more helpful, more supportive. And that's so much more important than the money that is being invested, but we couldn't do it without the money that was being invested. And so I feel like the return on the investment in that respect is exponential.
And when we have a child who can function and engage with his peers and other adults, that kid's opportunities are limitless, because he can go anywhere he wants to go. If we have to go back and correct or try to correct things that didn't happen early in life, that's a struggle for him, his parents, us, school district. But when he's ready, the world is his.
What better thing could we do for our community to make sure our kids are ready to start school, ready to learn, ready to be on grade level with their reading at 3rd grade, all because we changed that path.
We work with the chronically homeless. They don't have an income, they don't have health care.
The Gulf Coast Partnership Board and all of our community partners are committed to end chronic homelessness in Charlotte County by the end of 2020. We will know we're there when we have a system in place that rapidly engages every single person that's in need of services. If a person can come in, be assessed, have an intake, and be housed within 30 days, that to us is considered a functional system of care. People are going to continue to become homeless. We're not going to stop that entirely, but what we can do is not necessarily have it be a 10-year experience. We want it to be brief We want it to be rare, and we want it to be one time. That's our ultimate goal.
We are one of the few clinics that do have our own pharmacy right there on site. Per week, we see approximately 8 to 10 new patients, and then in total, we see about 500 a month.
Everybody's circumstances are different. We are there for them at all times.
Clients must be actively engaged in 2 to the 3 agencies that we have, meaning Virginia B. Andes, Charlotte Behavioral Health Care, and the Homeless Coalition. We are very, very proud of Bayfront Health, Port Charlotte, and Punta Gorda, and Fawcett Memorial Hospital, and we have over 100 physicians under sovereign immunity that help give specialty services back to our clients, including our chronically homeless.
The collaborative has housed 101 chronically homeless people. 85 of those have remained in permanent housing 6 months or longer, which is an absolutely amazing 85% success rate. The United Way funding is incredibly important to our state and federal partners. Knowing that our local community is investing in this and providing match funds or leverage funds to our state and federal dollars.
Let you know how much we've grown with the funds, and so very grateful for United Way of Charlotte County.
Today we're helping our neighbors learn more about the future of our community.
That's right, our local United Way mobilizes its community partners. That's why we're here today to tell the story about how important it is that every child is on grade level reading.
Good. Fortunately, we have great teachers, great schools, and great community partners, but 3 out of 10 children cannot read on grade level. So we want to make sure that we have everything possible for them to learn.
This is the goal of the United Way of Charlotte County. They're working hard every day to ensure that our children are successful in life.
You're right. We can't leave even one child behind. How can I help?
You're right. We can't leave one child behind. What can I do to help?
We can't have one child left behind. We need them all reading on grade level to ensure their success in life. How can I help with this?
We're with some of our favorite nonprofits. I don't know if you know this, but I'm only a 3rd grader. And what in the world does a community collaboration mean?
Our community collaboration is Charlotte County Reads, where we've come together to help Charlotte County with our kids reading at grade level.
What I think this is a collaboration where nonprofits never worked together, came together to solve a problem. And it's never happened in Charlotte County, where the youth serving agencies have come together to try to help one thing succeed.
So we're using our support and our tools to continue for these children to strive with their grade level achievements, and having all 3 of us together out in our community and our schools.
Yeah, and by working together, it's broadening our bandwidth, so we're able to work in each other's agencies and together with our resources.
That's really impressive, but how do you actually help our children learn to read?
Well, I know we have provided our kids an opportunity to learn to read by learning to love to read. We have the summer book challenge in the summertime for our kids, where they're challenged to read 6 or more books, and the kids really get excited about reading stuff that they like.
So we as well do the summer reading challenge, and we go into our school year with that and give them incentives and rewards to continue to like to read.
We pair them up with a mentor who's helping them one-to-one to read, and we also do the summer reading challenge.
Can you tell me how United Way Charlotte County and their donors help with all of this?
Yes, I can. They can give of their time, treasure, or talent, because we need resources, we need their money, we need them to volunteer, we need them to come and read to children in our programs, because the more that they interact with the kids, the better.
So all the money that we use is through the Charlotte County United Way, and it's local, and it stays right here in our community for all of our kids, and we use all of our resources and funding through our programs.
And we definitely need volunteers. We need volunteers to help in all of our programs, and in particular we could really use some more male volunteers to step up and help with our reading in our schools and in our programs.
And our programs in general, we need male role models that can help the young men become men and succeed in life. It's the most vital thing that we need.
There you have it, folks. We have a lot of big hearts doing a lot of good work. Are you one of them? So you can call, text, or email us.